Alright, we are back with more Puppet Dance Performance, and we were going to say hello to Aku. That's correct. That's what we were doing. It's been a hot second, and I accidentally had my mouse on the screen like a goddamn fool. Yeah, it's been like 2 days, so I kind of lost the plot a little bit, but that's okay. So you are the one that everyone has been talking about. Excuse me, allow me to introduce myself. I am Aku, head of the Hyena family. I've read about you in the Tengu special issues. Man, they're real fast, huh? Been here for like 5 minutes. It seems you are quite talented in manipulating puppets. I see. Sanai told you to meet me here, yes? So you're investigating the puppet incident so you can find your way home. To be honest with you, I have very little knowledge regarding the incident as well. The only thing we know so far is puppets can only be dealt with by other puppets. I'm getting called. Stop that. We've been able to defend the village since we've discovered puppet sealing methods, but it doesn't solve the root of the issue. Please enjoy your time here in the village while we continue to research the matter. We will inform you when we make progress in our research. We don't have anything remarkable, but I bet you will find something that is very special to you and your world. I don't think that's true. Oh, I almost forgot. I've heard some rumors about suspicious individuals lurking around in the village. I'm not certain if these rumors are true, but it is better to inform you for your own well-being. There definitely is no one suspicious. Definitely not that strange, funky little bug fella right there. Hello, Wriggle. Whoa, they found us! Run! And they're just, they get to hop cliffs, but not me. I guess it's their yokai strength allowing them to jump off this little ledge here, but it's not fair, damn it. And now we see them in the standard pentagram formation. They found us, what do we do? Just leave them to me, the strongest, to beat the socks off of them. Wow, you're so cool, Chirno. By the way, is that the human Wriggle saw earlier? Wow, they're already here. I guess we have no other choice. Everyone ditch Chirno and run! What? I love that facial expression so much. Chirno leads with Rumia, and we don't have... No, we have a light attack, right? Alright, we can... Chirno leads with Rumia, so we will use Aun, and then switch to... Yes, no, that's correct. We are the Puppet Liberation Front. You'll be beat by me, the strongest, so badly you will cry like a baby. That translation just feels very clunky. This means war. Puppet Liberation Front Chirno would like to battle. Yeah, ain't that just the way. And yes, it is Rumia. Unfortunately, we're not level 10, so I've not gotten access to whatever the hell the steel skill that Momoyo gets. It's a little early for me. I'm not 100% up to snuff quite yet, but I mean, Aon can solo this, and then we can pivot into Momoyo to poison Chirno, because water is weak to poison. I do know my typing slightly better this time. I also have a type chart open. Once we start getting into... I mean, I was going to say once we start getting into form-changed puppets, I start to lose track a little bit, but that's not even necessarily true. It's really just like, you know, for instance, what type is base, fucking... I'm trying to think of literally any puppet, and I can't do it. What is base Kikuri, for instance? I don't know. Steel, maybe? She's like a disc made of metal. She might be light. I don't fucking know. Gah. I've never heard of a creature that could be stronger than the strongest. Now you should be celebrating over the biggest victory ever and forget about chasing my friends who are still on the run. Just forget them, understand? What does the Puppet Liberation Front do? Why should I tell you, dummy? Fuck you. You can't call me dummy. Also, I feel like no one needs to ask what the Puppet Liberation Front does. I feel like it's kinda in the name there. We're gonna go heal, because, I mean, we're still in town, right? Didn't really take too much of a beating. We're going to switch over to Momoyo for our lead. And hopefully she can get to level 10 before Rumia. Momoyo, put her in first. And, get going. And actually, we can drop by the pub, I think. I think that was something else that I wanted to do. I believe it is right here. Yep, there it is. Geronte, the Tavern of Your Dreams. I have no clue what's going on with Lotus Eaters, I'll be real with you. I also don't remember. We have to fight someone. Yeah, we have to fight her. And I'm spacing on her name. Kotohime, I think. I've been practicing singing Maiden Salvation Theory on my acoustic guitar lately. Want to hear the results? Well, I mean, I wanted to hear it, but, you know, evidently I'm not allowed to. Mioi is a real sweetheart, isn't she? This pub is my favorite because of her. We can talk to her. Welcome to Geronte. It's rare to see young customers such as yourself here. Other than sake, we also serve very good vegetables. I don't know why I find that funny. They're very good vegetables. I won't tell you what vegetables, but you have my word, they're very good. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Lotus Eaters, and I'm not going to read the manga because evidently the official translation is dog shit. That woman over there has been talking nonsense all day, something about being the princess of Gensou and its police officer. Will she be fine? She doesn't look drunk to me. But yeah, evidently the Lotus Eaters translation, translates yokai as ghouls? Fucking ghouls? It's really funny to me. It's just such a shit, whatever. It's always refreshing to see young folks around. It feels as if the cycle of life never stops. Yeah, that's something a person would say. Have you seen these weird hidden entrances that resemble stars yet? No, I haven't. When you step on them, you suddenly find a huge door behind your back that turns everything dark. Talk about scary. Alright, I can't read is the issue. I think there was one in the Forest of Magic. Well, I'm quite excited to hear that. I would like to go see the land of the back door. Hello there, are you having fun with this puppet incident? That's great. Me? I'm too old for that. Alright, you do you. As you can see, I'm already dead. But I just can't leave this place. It feels like Mioi is my daughter, so I want to watch over her some more. I don't know what to say about that. Fucking Kotohime is like steel type or something, right? I don't fucking know. We're gonna lead with Momoyo. You look quite young. What are you doing in a pub like this, then? You're under arrest. Try to resist. Absolutely. Underage drinking is a sin. Also, she is labeled as princess and police officer, which is cute. Let's hope you're not actually steel type. You're not. I have no fucking clue what type you are. But you, got poisoned. Get dunked on. And she used volley. So I guess she's... Is that dream or illusion? Or void? No, that's void. Is she void type then? Is there any dream type puppets? I mean, if anyone, you'd expect it to be Doremi, but I don't 100% know if that's the case. I assume there is. There probably is. But yeah, I assume she's void if her... Because generally, I feel like the first move they learn is, stab, but she also could be dual type, so who knows. I could look it up, but then I'd have to alt-tab out, and it would be a whole thing, and I don't feel like doing it, to be honest. Defeated Kotohime. And we got 2 watches. Seems I was mistaken. Guess I'm under arrest now. I don't think that's how that works. I don't think that's how that works. Legally speaking, I think if you beat up a cop in a fist fight, I don't think they have to arrest themselves. I could be wrong. I'm not a cop myself. But I don't think that's how it works. Alright, now we can get back on with the plot and go, beat up Daiose next? Boy, I hope it's Daiose, because Daiose gets absolutely... Does she get absolutely dumpstered? I can't remember if she's water nature or... No, that's not it. I can't remember if she's water nature or wind nature. I mean, it doesn't really matter one way or the other, because if she's wind nature, she still doesn't resist poison. They found us again! Dai, it's your turn! Hello, Dai. Yeah, we still got Momoyo in the lead. We did heal. Chirno may have lost, but this will be your last win. That will be your last win. Now play with me. Daise's cute. I like her. She's a sweetheart. Daiose sent out Chirno, yeah. Okay. So we're going to poison you again, because it works. And if it works, why would I stop doing it? Gonna purple smog ya. Just send some clouds of fart gas right at ya. So I take a sip from this water bottle. She's nature something. I know that much. She's dead. Nature dead. It's my favorite type. Guess that would be nature nether. There's probably a nature nether, right? I'm trying to think of who it would be. I can't. Oh, I lost, even though I was really confident. Well, you know what they say, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. So we go here, then we're gonna beat up Wriggle, who is nature dark, I believe. You just don't know when to quit, do you? Beat him up, Wriggle! So, you're also gonna get dumpstered by, poison. Release your puppets now! If you don't, I'll fight you! Okay. She's, got a crucial weakness to steel, which is good to know, but unfortunately we can't quite take advantage of that, because we do appear to be... Can I check how exactly... No, I'm aware. What, literally what experience off of level 10? Oh well. Actually, does poison get resisted by dark? Yes, it actually... No, nether resists dark, I see. Or nether resists poison. Okay. I'm gonna yin energy you. I mean, I suppose I should probably have kept doing what I knew worked, but I also know that she's not going... I mean, nothing resists Dream. So, that was a safe bet. And we're going to Purple Small Griggle. And hope that I do remember her typing correct. I do remember her typing. Alright, and now Momoyo will get to level 10, and she will get the Ripper? Or Hammer Throw. And Aon reached level 10 as well. I can't believe I lost! How was I supposed to win? You know? Have you considered having more puppets? You know, I'm only using 3. If you just had 6, then you probably could have dumpstered me. But you didn't. That is all on you, bud. And we can go get... the Ripper. Yeah, it's the Ripper. Unfortunately, because this does have a chance to miss, but it's not like a high chance. Again, it's always worth remembering that 95% is 100%. They just lied to you about it. Oops, accidentally talked to Momoyo. I don't think there's ever a reason to talk to your puppets as they follow you. But you can. As she chews on something. I don't know what she found and what she's eating. Is it a dragon? Surprisingly, for some reason, they don't show up down here. For some reason, they actually do make you go all the way up. I mean, all the way up is a bit of an exaggeration, I think. But they do make you go up to go talk to go fight Mistia. Mistia being Sound Wind, I think? Which, it's a good thing. Oh, hey, Mayra. Dealing with that Shrine Maiden is a true pain. How can those around her not feel irritated at all? I think they do, to be honest. Mayra's a cutie. I like her art there. We can see some Akis wandering the... I think it's actually just the one. I think that's Minoriko, right? I think Minoriko is the grape. I don't 100% know. I think Minoriko is the grape, and Shizuka is the leaves, but I can't claim to be super knowledgeable. Look at Kokoro. She's flustered about something. My puppets, so cute. Wee-hee. Wee-hee. Hey, don't look at me like that. Don't laugh like that, you fucking weirdo. Will you please stop disturbing my puppet admiring time? There's a Kisame here, by the way. I think I joked about that in my original series, of how there should totally be Kisames in the wells, and I think there actually are in this game. You're still not tired of chasing us? Go get him, Mistia! Did I get Mioi? I totally didn't get Mioi. I'm a fool. I should do that. I don't need her, but I should get her. That's not, it's not Mioi, for the record. That's Kosuzu. It doesn't really matter what I use. I don't actually even need to fight you to begin with, but I'm going to. Aha! Get poisoned to death, probably. Yep, that's a good use of your one turn. Great, a focus attack buff. That sure is impressive. She will outspeed me now, but I think she'll die to poison. Are you fucking for real? She's going to outspeed me and do a very small amount of damage to me. I think that's pretty rude. I think that's pretty fucked up, Kosuzu. And we gotta watch. She is just... I do appreciate that you can get money off of wild puppets, but I do find it pretty funny that they're just carrying some random garbage all the time. As we can dunk on Akyu as well. Again, don't really feel the need to catch anything that isn't added by extended. Oh my god. Please. Stop leaving them alive. I mean, really, it's my own fault for not using Purple Smog. I should be using this because it gets me stabbed, but... I keep thinking they're weak to steel for some reason. I don't really remember any of their types, but I do keep thinking they are weak to steel. God, Eternity's a new skill. Mystical... I forgot she gets fucking Mystical Bug Mist. It's... You know, it's Stun Spore, I think, is what that move equivalent would be. It's not particularly amazing, because, I mean, still good. Paralysis in this game, for the uninitiated, is actually just the speed-lowering part. And there is a further stage of paralysis that I think is called shocked or something like that. That quarters speed stat as opposed to having it. And then the part of paralysis, which is occasionally you can't just do things, or occasionally you can't do things, is given to confusion instead. Because, yeah, confusion in this game doesn't function the same way as confusion in the normal game. It just makes you unable to take a turn for some reason. Why they would just call it the same thing is beyond me. I would have called it, like, distraction or something, maybe. Anything but confusion, really, is kind of where it's at. And there's Myoy. I think she's part water, if I recall correctly, so I'm going to seal her immediately. Then we're gonna poison her. She's going to use Yang Energy. It's the only move she's got, aside from her... I was trying to remember what exactly it is, but I don't. Whatever her other ability is. It's probably not a damaging move, but it could be. You know, certain things like Marza have both Yin Energy and Yang Energy, which is something, I suppose. She dropped a vintage wine? Really? Isn't that, like, worth a lot of money? I mean, I guess I can't really check how much money it's worth here, but I'm pretty sure that's a selling item worth a pretty hefty chunk of change, as I recall. Which, I mean, I guess it makes sense. She does own an izakaya, but, like, still. Does she own the izakaya? I suppose she is the host? Bartender? She's the person. I don't know if she owns it, but she works there at the very least. Tools. Vintage wine is worth, yeah, $5,000. Wow, alright, sure, man. I guess we don't really need to worry about selling anything else. I'm also not planning on buying anything right now, because I don't really need... I mean, I could go buy held items from the Kirasame General Store, but I don't 100% see that as particularly necessary, and we're going to gonna beat up Mistia now. It's finally my time to shine. Now you, the puppet-carrying human, listen to my song and be terrified. You're very, very... How can you be terrified of it? She's so goddamn cute. Wriggle. So... I guess we should use the Ripper, but its mischance does spook me. This is 4 times effective on dear Wriggle here, so she is very, very dead. But, we definitely specifically need it for Mistia. Because I don't believe Mistia is weak to poison. And if she is wind... No, wind type... Again, wind type is super effective on poison, but doesn't resist it. It's one of those... Those, even in the Pokemon games, those kind of confuse me. Nope, that didn't work at all. I bet that I would have won if it was nighttime. But yeah, the whole thing that it's super effective on something but doesn't resist it always kind of confuses me for whatever reason. Actually, I haven't talked to her. Stop looking at me like that. You weren't thinking about making grilled sparrow out of me, were you? No, I think I would have a very hard time eating something with, like, sapience. You know? Something that, like, can talk to me. Like, if a cow could look me in the eyes and say, "Hello, Silaire, please don't eat me," I don't think I'd be able to eat them. But, you know, we did, I don't think we took any damage there, did we? No, we outsped and outshined them. And we're going to beat up Rumia now. Your petty resistance is getting annoying. Your interference with our agenda stops right here. Yes, I am the leader, Rumia. I don't look like a leader at all, you say? Now you're just being irritating. Anyway, I'm the leader, and this is a leader-level duel. See, you can tell it's not a leader-level duel because you're not playing the right theme. If this was, nuclear fusion, it'd be something worth getting concerned about, but it isn't, so I'm not. And we're just going to run through your entire team with super effective attacks. I regret to inform you that this is not going to be particularly challenging. Romia is next, so we just ripper her. Oh my god, that fucking 95%. Oh my god, she's using fucking Dead of Night. Why are you like this, video games? Alright, sure. Sure, why not? That was, you know, how we managed to hit that and didn't manage to hit initially is beyond me, but, you know, we don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I think I've made that mistake before. Gift horse in the mouse. Sent out Wriggle. Alright, going to Ripper you. Again, I should probably be using Contagion. Wait, no. Poison Fog? Poison Mist. Purple Smog, that's it. But again, I just, you know, I'm a slave to my desires, and my desires are hitting that sweet 4 times effective attack. But yeah, Rumia, not a particular threat there. I got a new skill, which is water ball or whatever. I lost? How could someone be that strong? What was the guideline on this again? Oh, right. Report first. Consider yourself lucky this time. I'm leaving. I don't consider myself particularly lucky, and it's Akyu. I finally found you. I just heard that some of the Liberation Front members were hiding in the village. Oh my, you already kicked them out? Impressive. You're quite the talented puppeteer. There's another thing I'd like to add. I just remembered there was a place worth visiting. I was looking for you just to inform you about it. Hee hee, so you're interested after all. The place is nearby here, so please follow me. Yes, this way. Are you just gonna slowly walk on over to Suzuna? Suzunan's not that far away. This place is called Suzuna. It's a book rental store. You can call it like a library. A book rental store. I mean, I guess that's accurate. I guess you wouldn't... Would you not call this a library? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. There are books from the outside that end up here, so this place is a treasure trove of information. Inside, there's a girl named Suzumotori. Please go and visit her. From time to time, many mysterious books end up in here, so maybe the information you seek is here. Puppets have only begun appearing very recently. However, they could still be of some use to you. Well then, I too must continue my investigation. If you find anything, please come to my residence. I shall lend you whatever strength that is necessary. There she goes. Goodbye. The bookshop's shopkeeper often reads us stories of how to protect ourselves from yokai. That Tanuki from the story was pathetic. Poor Tanuki. We actually have to go here. Welcome, do you need anything? Oh, you want information about the puppets. Look at those little eye sparkles, man. It's very charming. You heard about me from Akyu? I've also been researching puppets by checking old documents, but I haven't seen anything like them. As a result, I haven't really been able to find anything. But there was one book that had something in it about puppets. It must be somewhat new, it was just arrived recently. It was called Part 1, so logically there must be more. An unprecedented puppet outbreak, books written about them, and they're new. That can't all just be a coincidence. I just don't know the source or the author. From what I understand, this could be some sort of Yoma book. Don't joke about that. My fucking girl. I really like, Mamizo. Like her so much that I fucking almost forgot her name like a goddamn fool. It's you. Excuse me. I heard something interesting, so naturally I couldn't help myself. Did you say there's information about the puppets written in that Yoma book? If that's the case, I might know something too. Really? Don't get too excited, it's only a rumor, but a Yoma book like that seems to be appearing in various places around Gensokyo. If you search, you might be able to find something else. As far as I know, there might be one under the supervision of the hermit at the Divine Spirit Mausoleum. Aren't there like 3 hermits at the Divine Spirit Mausoleum? There's at least 2. By the way, well, don't you seem to have some puppeteer knowledge? You're the rumored outsider who repelled the Liberation Front, aren't you? How the hell do rumors keep spreading this fucking fast? I see. So you say this person can collect these Yoma books. Still there, right? Could you search for these Yoma books? You said you wanted more information about the puppets. How about it? If you bring them here to me, I'll decipher them all for you. Alright? Thank you. I'll be looking forward to it. Well then, should I give you a little guidance? Finding the books will be hard after all. I'll be waiting outside, so come out when you're ready. Alright. Oh my god, I have such a hard time navigating with my controller. Wow, hello, totally Akyu. You got a little something on your head there. I've been waiting for you. Why do you look so surprised? It's me. Right, I didn't introduce myself. I am Mamizo Futatsuira. Disguises are my specialty. Hey, you're heading to the Divine Spirit Mausoleum. To do that, you'll have to deal with the guard at the south of the village. For that, Hieda's form will be the best. Come, stay behind me. Oh, not this guard south of the village, of course. Gotta go to the far one as we slowly trudge our way over there. Up ahead, dangerous yokai pop out. It's dangerous to go... Master Hieda! This person is my escort. They're a skillful user of puppets, so do not worry. Please let us pass. No way, you're the rumored... Go on ahead! We're free! On to Route 3. The Divine Spirit Mausoleum is just behind the Buddhist temple. From what I've heard, the Yoma book is in that Toyosato Mimi no... One more time. From what I've heard, the Yoma book is in that Toyosato Mimi no Miko's possession in there. What a weirdly phrased sentence. I've got a lot to do, so I can't take you all the way there. Instead, I can at least heal your puppets before sending you off on your own. Slayer's puppets are fully healed. I'll say it one more time. The Divine Spirit Mausoleum is behind the Buddhist temple. Don't get lost. Goodbye! I love you. And we are on to Route 3. Nothing too exciting to catch here, but once we get to the temple, it will be all good. As you go farther from the human village, wild puppets tend to get stronger. Providing is preventing, so make sure you're well prepared. Now we can give yet another Jizo. Some delicious senbei. We can... Oh, wait, there's a pot. There's a pot. Gotta loot the pot. Nice. Got a bead necklace, which, as I recall, is a repel, I think? I think down here there's nothing of any use. Oh, never mind. It's a clarity charm. So I think clarity charms refresh after every battle, much like berries work. Because they are the berry equivalents, but I think they work like berries do in competitive battles as opposed to actual Pokemon. Will you dance with my puppet? I suppose that's implying that competitive battles aren't actual Pokemon, but they may as well not be for me, because fucked if I care about competitive battle, man. I just want to catch the funky little creatures. That's all. Kokoro is Void type also. There's a lot of Void types in the early game. I suppose Void is the normal. Yep, the normal equivalent. So I suppose it stands to reason that a lot of Pokemon or puppets wind up being Void type, but there certainly is a lot of them. And will the poison kill, or will it yet again leave her on 1 HP? Hey, we actually killed this time. That's why I like to use Poison Body anyhow. It seems like the chances are actually substantially better than it says. It does work quite frequently. Recently, I've been making puppets dance instead of paper. I don't know what that means, but sure. We can continue on our way to the Myoren Temple and talk to this sign, which just tells us where to go. There's also the shrine. There's an offering, but we can't pilfer it. And we got a Hakugyo Dango, which is, I want to say a 50 heal? I want to say? Yes, 50 heal. And we're going to loot this barrel. I guess there was something in there. It's kind of just a guess, but I mean, it's a good guess. Always click on barrels and pots. I'm a traveling merchant. Do you want to buy some of my wares? Not particularly, no. None of those wares are very good. Once again, always try to loot everything. I don't think there's anything in here, but better safe than sorry, I suppose. Yeah, okay. Unless there's something in those ferns, but in which case they get to live. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. There's a lake we could go in if we could surf, or rather, if we could use our boat. My puppet's tail is bushy and feels so good. Okay. Alright, man. Ah, it's Chen. Her tails aren't that fluffy. We're not talking like Ran here, you know? Wind type, so we don't want to use Smog. Again, it doesn't really matter, but I do think she's also Earth type. Because I don't think... No, Steel is super effective against Wind, I think? I don't know, man. You're Dark Nature as well, I believe. I'm just going to Smog you. I'm going to assume you're Dark Nature. Nope. Just Dark, I guess. That's fine, though. Does not matter in the least. As Mioi's lagging a little behind, so I should probably have her lead. And I should probably also give her her ability, which is Foam Bubbles. Just a very basic little water attack, as so many of these early stacks are. Reduces the fail scales. Sure, why not? I prefer that to stop. I think she is generally more defensively inclined, question mark? Not really. She has... Jesus Christ, her stats are so good! Wow, alright. She's got really, really good IVs. Yeah, I don't know. She feels like she'd be... Okay, can I be honest with you? Can I tell you why I think that she would be more defensively inclined? Wow, okay. I feel like she would be more defensively inclined because she's kind of got like a whale motif. Whales are fat, therefore whales have blubber, therefore whales are tanky. That is literally the start and end of that thought. Is she's a whale, so she's tanky. That's it. Is that sound logic? No. Do I care? Also no. I know that that's a little, it's a little stupid, but, I think that I have nothing else to go off of with her. Like I said, I don't really know what her deal is, or what she is, or anything, and I know I switched into into Momio to defeat Wriggle, but she decided to use Dead of Night, and I don't want to fuck with that. I think I'm going the wrong way, for the record. Yeah, there's a little thing there we'd have to jump down after using Surf, but we do not have the ability to surf yet, so alas. Oh, made a fun little noise. I'm not a puppeteer. You're letting such cute puppets fight? Unbelievable. Listen, man. I am only doing this so I can get out of here. The air around here is clean, and I love it. You should take a rest, too. I wouldn't actually want to leave, because I have... Look at all these cute puppets I have. Look, she's befuddled for some reason. Now we have these things. I don't know what they are, but we have them. There's no denying it. They are here. I'm looking for puppets! Yeah, I'd assume so. Tomboy Azumi. She sent out a Ben-Ben. Ben-Ben is... nature sound? I think? Something like that. Sound is weak to wind and electric. Really? Electric? That's a bit weird. Alright, sure. Does it resist water? I don't think it does. No, it totally does. In which case, you're not going to do me any good. Even if it didn't, I suppose that she'd get dumpstered by, if she is nature type, she would resist water anyway, so... I suppose there wasn't really too much of a reason to try to use water there anyway, but I don't know, I want to get Mioi some levels. Assuming she's nature, it should be good. She's not. Alright, well, she might be pure sound then. In which case, I mean, just using Purple Smog is as good as anything, right? No real reason to prefer anything over anything else. I suppose we could bank on the crits, but I feel like Stab is better to rely on than crits. You're probably part Thunder, right? Right? Well, I'm gonna keep using Purple Smog. You'd assume she'd be part Lightning. Why do I think that? She's got something to do with lightning, I think. Right? She's like a thunder god, isn't she? I don't fucking know, man. Don't ask me. Hey, where did you find your puppets? I want those puppets, too. I mean, I found them in, like, the first 2 areas of the game, man. Get Mioi's nature, seasonal flowers, that's it. Which is a pretty good attack. She's not nature types, she doesn't get stabbed, but, you know, a small chance to lower spread attack isn't too bad. And there is nothing but water down here, so we are good to go on to the Divine Spirit. Well, good to go on to Myoren Temple, actually. Yep, here we are. Myoren Temple. So we get a little bit of Byakuren music. Watch out for the graveyard. Many yokai are competing to prey on the people visiting there. Man, that's just dire, isn't it? People, like fucking yokai having competitions as to who can... They say prey. I suppose that doesn't necessarily mean that you are gonna get eaten by them, but I don't know, man. What else could prey mean? They're gonna spook us? I mean, Kogasa is here, so I suppose it is possible that we get spooked, but... There's also not really that many yokai around. I mean, I suppose there are. I'm just thinking about Koga named yokai, but there are a bunch of generic yokai as well, I think. There's nothing too interesting going on in the temple here, but I think that's a good enough place to leave it off, right? We can go ahead, go through this, and then head on to the fucking Divine Spirit Mausoleum. But until then, this has been Celeric's Fail, and peace out.